Now, Social Development Minister Lindokuhle Xulu has briefed the media on the social relief measures that will mitigate the impact of COVID-19. These, of course, were announced by President Cyril Ramaphosa at the end of July and include the resumption of the 350 Rand grant. Our reporter Lindokuhle Xulu is following that briefing. He joins us now live from the newsroom. So, Linda, what have we gathered from what the minister has to say so far?
Well, Shahan, we have gathered that the first payments will be made just at the end of August in terms of the 350 income grant. But I can tell you that what came out of that briefing is that everyone needs to reapply, including those that were beneficiaries from before. They're saying that this is because there might have been changes to the lives of those that were benefiting and also the lives of those that were actually not grant beneficiaries, saying that because of those circumstances, they are expecting that each and every person who will benefit from this needs to reapply, and this is inclusive of those that are in fact the new or the addition in terms of these grant recipients, those that are caregivers. They're saying that if you are a caregiver that is not receiving any form of grant from government, then you are also eligible to apply for this. But the minister just making it clear that all of these people that will be benefiting, they need to undergo a process of actually reapplying. But let's take a listen to some of those utterances from the minister.
Only those who meet the criteria and have no financial support from any source should apply for this grant. It is also important to emphasize that the previous SRD grant expired on the 30th of April 2021, and this means that all those who had previously applied must reapply. I have been getting questions and answers. Minister, we've been getting our grant. Do we really have to apply again? I want to repeat it again. Everybody has to reapply.
Linda, of course, the department has come under scrutiny previously regarding its systems and it not working. How are they resolving this to make sure that this time around they get it right?
Well, we are told, Shahan, that the system has been improved. In fact, the CEO of SASSA coming out just after the minister telling us that one of the things they are doing is reaching out to a number of businesses, retail stores as well as banks to try and just spread out the payment of these grants. But certainly one of the things they are trying to do is mitigate in terms of the queues that we've seen, the chaotic scenes coming out, particularly from post office, saying that they'll be calling on retail stores. They'll be announcing them soon, just before the payments, to say that these are ones that will be able to pay out these grants. But the ripple effect of actually not being able to pay swiftly is the fact that some people did not or were not able to actually fetch their monies. We understand that there are still outstanding amounts. Those that were eligible to receive that grant had not collected their money. So what we understand at this stage is that they are called upon to actually go and speak to to SASSA and actually get those monies from before, even before they get these ones. So one of the things that we understand will be happening is a spread out in terms of those companies that are able to pay out this money. But we are also told that if they do not actually collect these monies, there's a certain period of time that's put, and this money will then be turned back to Treasury. But they're calling on them that while they are still able to do so, they must go and collect the monies that they were not collected before because of the chaotic scenes that we've seen come out of post offices. But let's take a listen to some of those calls being made to those that did not or were not able to get their monies during the first period of this income grant.
It is also important to highlight that all recipients who have not received some of their payments during the first iteration of the grant between May 2020 to April 2021 will certainly receive their payments in this new iteration. This will not affect the monies that is owed to them.